Hey, what's going on, guys? Xsplzit back with another Diablo 4 video. Today I'm going to be working on a brand new Paladin. I've already opened up some caches and got him up to Paragon though, so it's not a full new character as far as going through the process of... Hey, what's up, Draven? Damn, I'm quick with it. It's, oh, where'd he go? There he is. So, it's not a true fresh start character because I just already boosted him up to my Paragon level, which is 281, but I have not done anything with this character. I want to appreciate everybody that's been liking and subscribing because of all the videos lately. Forewarning, Path of Exile 2 comes out in a few days. I will be streaming that a lot. I'll try to still do some Diablo content for you guys, but that's why I'm trying to get these videos out. We still got our Whirlwind Barbarian, who is our end-all be-all, does everything for us. The Spiritborn that I've been doing the last couple days has been a lot of fun. I wanted to make a Aura Paladin because the Spiritborn is just so much button pressing that I kind of wanted a build that I don't have to push anything. So I've made an Aura build before with the Paladin, so we're going to start with the Clash build and switch it over to Aura. But the Spiritborn... stream I did last night decided for some reason the game had some problems and then YouTube stopped streaming. It was weird. And then I got 2 Resplendent Sparks out of a War Plans chest after unspecking the points for the Resplendent Sparks to show up in the War Plans chest. So that was kind of weird. Good news for any Rogue enjoyers. If you saw my video about the broken build, it's still broken. I went in right after the patch and tested it, and almost immediately hit for 1.5 million trillion. So 1 quintillion? Pentillion? Whatever it is, quintillion. So the Rogue Rain of Arrows bug is still good. Somebody on the dev team for Diablo really likes rogues because they keep just letting it go through the cracks, which is fine. I'm not hating on the rogue. It's just I figured that build was definitely going to be fixed, but it is not fixed. You can still go into pit 150s and clear it with ease with the Rain of Arrows bug, with your subterfuge or the shade totems is what it is. And maybe it's intended. I don't know. It's weird that they nerfed the Warlock and not the Rogue. When my Warlock was hitting 11 million trillion, this one was hitting upwards of the max around 8 to 9 million trillion, quintillion. I guess I should just start saying 9 quintillion. And yeah, this one's still good to go. So you guys can still, use that build if you want. Lightning Storm Druid has been a struggle for me, as you guys know. I'm trying to make the autocast work. It just wasn't working. And with all these other characters I've made, I just didn't put in as much time as maybe I should have, because I really didn't want to let go of the autocast Lightning Storm. So the Druid is still kind of stagnant right now. Warlock needs a full overhaul. When they nerfed Eviscerate, they gutted my build that I had just switched to from the Apocalypse build, so I need to still switch it back. Ball Lightning Sork is fun. I know it's powerful, guys. I know it clears 150 as well in the pit. It's just I've ran Ball Lightning since Season 2, and then, different variants that they've had with the Conjurations and the Fractured Winterglass Amulet. So I've done Ball Lightning quite a bit, so I wasn't in a rush to jump back on to the Ball Lightning build. But definitely fun, definitely powerful. Check it out if you guys missed my past live streams on it. It's a lot of fun. This is who we're playing today. We're going to make K-Pop Thor either a Clash build starting into an Aura build, and if it doesn't work, Hammer is always there. We've ran a Hammer build twice before though with the Paladin, so trying to do something different. Clash is definitely something I've never used, so I'm going to start with that, and then eventually go into the Aura farming build, simply because that build isn't a real good leveler, and I have no glyphs, leveled up, or still got to find equipment as well for this character. And unfortunately, I do not think I'll be doing a video on my Necromancer. The Army of the Dead build is not performing the way I would like it to, because I haven't put in as much time on this character. It's probably my least played character, minus this one who I haven't even touched yet. So that may change, so stay tuned. If you want Necro content, leave me a comment if you guys want to see that instead. And yeah, we're gonna go with the Paladin today, guys. Should be fun. You guys get to see like how I build up a character. Obviously, I'm following a guide from Rob2628. His build links are in the description below. And starting with the Clash endgame, and even though I'm not an endgame character with all these Paragon points, it'll be an easy transition for me to find the gear. And yeah, like I said, so all this gear just is stuff that I threw on from opening chests and things that it looks like I may or may not need for certain Paladin builds. And yeah, I have a lot of stuff in here to go through, so give me just a moment. I've been pulling things off my other characters just in case this one is going to need it. I believe Ring of Starless Skies is actually only going to be used for the aura or the hammer, so for Clash I don't need it, but we're going to be finding some things to use. So I did say we're going to start with Clash, right? Yeah. So I need Air of Perdition, Pain Gorgers, Shard of Verithiel, and then a bunch of aspects. So let's see what we can... I put some stuff in here specifically for this character. Now I just got to try to find it through all this mess. I don't know if he needs gems or which ones he needs. All these right here are from other characters, but you can re-roll them onto the character you're currently on. So even though some of these are, you know, for the Barbarian, some of these are for the Spiritborn, when I re-roll it as a Paladin, it will re-roll into a Paladin set. I just got to try to find the right one for this character. And we're needing some runes. We need Nagu, Q, Igni, Ke. So there's Igni. Wait, do I already have? Yeah, I already have Igni. Okay. I think I actually put all of those on here already. So Nagu, Igni. Q and K. Okay. So we're good on our runes. My apologies if you guys hear my dryer in the background. I just switched over some laundry. Don't know if he needs these. Don't know if he's ever even going to be strong enough to fight Mephisto in Torment 12. So we'll just leave those in there for now. I'm going to grab these in case I need something from a boss without having to fight it. Anything else in here looks... So the good thing, or one of the good things, is this class uses strength, which I have a lot of strength items simply because of my Barbarian. So then it just becomes trying to see if we can make something work for Paladin and still... You know, that looks pretty good. The rings we're looking for, he recommends crit chance, crit damage, vulnerable damage, all damage, and cooldown reduction. I mean, we can just mess around with that, I guess. Ubers, or sorry, Mythics, only Air of Perdition. I have some Air of Perditions that we can throw on the character. What do we got? Alright, let's see. On the Air of Perdition, he's recommending max resolve stacks. We have lucky hit chance on this one, so that's not good. So we won't use that one. That Pain Gorgers isn't too bad. Yeah, we'll throw it on for now. What else do we got in here? Furion kill can get re-rolled. And then we can re-roll the aspect, so that's not a bad one either. Alright, all this again is just to try to... Oh, we're full. Alright, so I guess we got to do that first. So this is what I'm trying to get, Righteous Will. And I believe it's used for both variants. The Clash build and the Auradin build, so Let's see if we can make a few of those. Ah, I cannot do this right now. Shit. This character's only in Penitent, and you should be in like some of the Torment levels to try to get better gear sets, because right now it's gonna pop out those shitty ones. You know, Mastery. So it looks like we need to put all of those back for now until we up our Torment level with this character. In the meantime, I am going to use this, even though it's for the Barbarian, as far as the Sescheron's Fury and Arms of Ariat, but we're getting the extra damage and we're getting the reduced number of charms needed, so we can still use that. Throw that on for now. I guess I may have... Yeah, we can use this set to just, for now, get some attack speed, movement speed, gold find, and bonus XP. That's 3 unique charms, 3 unique charms. I mean, I guess that could be good at the beginning. I could just equip 3 unique charms and go to town. Not sure yet on that. I'll hold off. Alright, what else do we have for this build? That's not bad. Strength, max life, crit chance, and vulnerable damage. That's for the Sork. Here's another Air Perdition with max resolve stacks. This will work for now. We do need a better one. He recommends masterworking the resolve stacks. And this was when I was doing my... one of the versions of a Barbarian, I think. So yeah, we can take that though for now. I think this is all Barbarian stuff. That's really not bad. Just to have something that's already... Oh, but I don't think we're going to use that aspect, so... Well, that doesn't work. And we are not using that aspect either. I saved this, guys, because I got this in Torment 12 from a world boss. I didn't know these existed. A 74 item power unique, but... Yeah, it came from Ashava, the Pestilent world boss. Torment 12. And this popped out. I was like, what? So I saved it just as a reminder that, man, that's kind of crazy. Weapon damage, strength, max life, all damage. That looks pretty good. I don't think we're using Tyrael's Might with this build, but I just realized I don't have the chest piece that he recommends. So let me see if I have an upgraded Tyrael's Might somewhere else, and we could use that until we find the chest piece. And I do. We'll use this for now. And that should be good on our gear setup. Like we have a lot to choose from now anyway. I'm gonna open this. Ah, I should have waited. Maybe open that in one of the Torment levels, or maybe it doesn't matter. We do need some pants because we don't need temerity. Let's see, he recommends strength, max life, armor, and clash. So that has 2 of the 3, but I don't think we want anything 850. So if you guys are making a decision from a 900 item versus an 850 that you've upgraded, just keep in mind that the maximum roll of, like, let's say strength for instance, that maximum roll on the right is lower than the minimum roll on the left. Always put 900 gear on your character first before you even You can upgrade when you're building a character, like fresh start, but my recommendation on an alt is to just put on the 900 gear and then start to try to find what you need. Because otherwise you will end up putting resources into an 850 gear that is going to hold you back as far as the leveling process for your alternates. So yeah, we're just going to throw that on. We don't need temerity because I think we're going to need the aspect. Oh, look at that. Holy Light Aura Potency. I'm pretty sure we're going to need that later, so that works.
You know where to find me.
And we'll throw temerity back in here. Alright, so we have a good base of items to choose from. Doesn't look like I need Ring of Starless Skies yet, so we will throw both of these back in here. And I'll probably just use this Air of Perdition for now. We have a backup one in case we want to try to masterwork the max resolve stacks. And then also maybe even get a better transfigure on the helmet. So we'll throw that back in the stash. Let me favorite it so I don't junk it on accident. Yeah, gear-wise, looks like we got plenty to choose from. We are going to need to find an offhand, which we can gamble for that later. Alright, so now never break down your Grands or your Herodrics. You do not get the value of it back in gems. Like if you break down a Royal Diamond, it's going to give you 100,000 diamond fragments, which that's exactly how much it takes to make a new one. You're just wasting gold if you just, you know, make it and then junk it and make it and junk it. The only thing you're spending is gold. However, if you guys break one of these down, you do not get what it takes to make one of these. So please do not accidentally, like I did on a couple skulls on accident, thinking that it was going to give me the value back. And that cost my barbarian about 4 or 5 hours of farming gems out there in the dungeon that's right outside the north gate. So be careful with that, guys. But alright, so looks like we're about to be set on gear. I'll come back to it. Oaths, we are doing Juggernaut. Alright, so we got Juggernaut here. Casting a Juggernaut skill consumes 8 stacks of Resolve, giving your Juggernaut skill 60% increased damage and gain 20% increased size for 5 seconds. Your minimum Resolve is increased by 1 and is no longer consumed when getting hit. That's crazy. If you guys saw my Spiritborn video, I'm up to like 60 stacks of Resolve, but you do lose one every time you get hit, but it constantly, as long as you're attacking, you stay around the 55 and up range. But that's pretty cool that it does not consume it when you get hit. So we're gonna take that, and oh boy, here we go. Alright, let me scroll down to his skill tree. Alright, we're taking 15 points into Clash. We're taking this. Striking an enemy with Clash grants 2 stacks of Resolve. Nice. Your Resolve empowers Clash, dealing 8% multiplicative increased damage per stack of Resolve. Every third strike pulls enemies in. Alright, that's cool. Like that. Clash deals 20% increased damage. Alright, so that's our main damage dealer while we're leveling. Alright, let's scroll down and see. There's no core skills. So it looks like we have all of our auras coming up. Fanaticism aura, Defiance aura, and I think that's Holy Light aura. Let me just see how many points he takes into this. All 15. Passive stacks 1 additional time. Increase critical strike damage. Oh, critical strikes trigger its passive, which is granting us 7% attack speed, 2.8% crit chance for 3 seconds to a maximum up to 5 times. That's awesome. Cool. And our aura gains 15% more bonus from potency. Alright. Looks like we're taking all 15 into Defiance aura. Passive also grants us and allies max life, and its passive already grants armor and bonus to all resistances. That's good survivability. We're taking Rite of Might. Defiance auras increases your damage by 14% for 4 seconds whenever you gain resolve. Okay. We're going to have resolve all the time from our basic attack. Defiance aura grants you and your allies 25% healing received. That goes in combination with we're already getting the extra max life, so it should give even more. That's cool. Only 1 into Holy Light. I think this is going to be one of the stars of the build when we switch to the aura build. Maybe not. I haven't really looked ahead into it, but Holy Light's aura active bounces 1 additional time. Chains 2 more times and fortifies. Good. We do have fortify in the build, and we're healing. And we do not take potency or judgment damage. Okay. At least for this setup. We are foregoing all skills in Valor. Looks like we're coming straight down to Consecration. Consecration weakens enemies. Size is increased. While we're in there, we're dealing extra damage. I remember that from the past 2 seasons. That's always been a good skill to have. And now it fortifies us per enemy hit. Okay, sweet. Let's see, he does have 5 points into there, so let's make that 5. Alright, moving right along. And we are using Fortress. I have seen a lot of paladins running around using this. Maybe not this exact setup, but they're using Fortress, because I see it all the time in Helltide. Paladin, I'm going to be honest, guys, I think is the weakest class right now when I check the pit. The pit 150 clears. There's still 2 classes, if I'm not mistaken, that have not completed it, which is Spiritborn and Paladin. And Paladin is by far the lowest clear right now. So maybe we can make it work? I don't know. Killing enemies inside Fortress extends its duration. Cool. You may recast Fortress to move it to your current location. Cool. And while we're in there, we gain 4% damage per stack of resolve. Cool. That's all of our points. Move into Paragon board. Let me scroll back up. Switch over. So a lot of these glyphs, yeah, I'm not going to have yet, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Alright, do we have chip? We don't. Alright, cool. We can probably just throw something in it. I just got to make sure I use what I do have in the right boards, and then we'll fill it in with something. Or leave it blank. Who gives a fuck? Next board. What is it? Relentless, and we're putting Spirit. Alright. While moving and for 2 seconds after, deal 80% increased damage, have 30% cooldown reduction. Cool. And we're going to rotate this twice. Do I have spirit? Hey, we got spirit. Alright, we will definitely have to upgrade this to range. Until then, it doesn't even look like even within the current range I can get the willpower needed. So, because we can get 1, 2, and that's it. So yeah, this needs to be upgraded. That's fine. Moving to the third board. What do we got? Oh, he has, hold on. It goes both ways. Let me see. $265. 420 willpower. What is this one? Okay, so we're going left first, actually. Alright, Castle and Resplendence. So Castle's right there. And set up this way. Alright, cool. Do we have Castle? No. Alright, cool. Castle is dealing increased damage equal to 125% of our damage reduction granted from armor. Cool. Right, now I just need to check if we're going to the right or if we're going up from here. One of the ways you guys can check is looking at the passive nodes and how much willpower is required. That's what I had to do earlier. So like you can, hover over it, and even intelligence you can. So this is 340, and then in his board to the right it's even higher. So you kind of know which board should be next. Yeah, because that's 490 if I go up on intelligence. Is this the last board? Okay, so we are going to the right first. Shield Bearer and Sentinel. Shield Bearer, Sentinel. Alright. Rotate it this way. If you guys have never used Rob2628's builds, they are, for the most part, always awesome. I do want to say the Ignition build that I used for the Spiritborn that I was streaming last 2 streams was also really fun. Alright, this is going to be Sentinel. Do we have it? No. Alright. No worries. We want the arm or block chance. Okay. Oh, damage is increased equal to 110% of our block chance. That's why we want block chance. Makes sense. Alright, last board. And then I can just start playing around with leftovers because I think this doesn't have all the points in it. At least the version I'm following right now. Beacon and Honed. There's Beacon. We want this way. At least one ally or mercenaries within our auras. We deal 90% increased damage. That hasn't changed from previous seasons. That's good. Coming straight down. Alright, that's as far as his guide is set. So we have 84 points to just fill in things now. This is supposed to be honed. Okay, so we have 2 of the 5 glyphs just from opening caches, the whisper caches. That's good. So now what I like to do at this part is see what is going to be here and put something similar. Like, what I mean by that is if what I need in there is intelligence based, then I want to put in a intelligence based node for now. It looks like chip is going to be a willpower. So if I have anything that's willpower, I don't even think we're using arbiter, but that was willpower, so we could use it for now. Yeah, why not? And we just temporarily throw it in to see what we're gonna need until we get the glyph, and then we have to up the glyph to get the range. So even if I had it, we're only at 10 of 25, so I want to go ahead and flesh this out a little bit. It doesn't look like we even have enough to do it. It's gonna be short 1 node. Alright, no worries. Yo, David Garcia. Making this paladin build, setting it up, and we're gonna go test it and run through some pits and try to get our torment level up so we can actually go try to get our gear set and talismans and all that, you know, good stuff. But right now in Penitent, can't do much, so it'll come along though. We're just gonna throw on some damage and some armor. Yeah, why not? Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there's vulnerable damage and movement speed he didn't grab. We can do some more armor. So this one is actually good. We will have to upgrade the radius, but we can fill in some willpowers that we may need for it. I'm going to have so many extra points that I may even come grab this vulnerable damage and movement speed. But first things first. In this board, what did I say? Sentinel is a strength. So I think I'm going to put Challenger in here for now just to get some extra bonuses. And we do not need thorns. Alright. See, at least now it's, you know, it's active. We're getting a bonus. We'll just kind of flesh it out for when we change that node around. And this board, pretty sure that looks like it's going to be a willpower, just by the looks of it. Oh, strength. Oh, okay. I thought that was, oh, physical damage, Where's all the strength? Intelligence, strength. We'll throw diminish on for now. It's fine. Who cares? And then this one we actually had the right one, right? Honed, yeah. So for now we need some more intelligence. Boom, boom. And I need one more if there's one in range. We'll just do that to get this active. Yeah, I guess it's the same. It still would have took 2 to get to that one. Oh, this is for critical strike damage, so we can actually just get all the intelligence. I want to go strength to intelligence. Alright, now I can just flesh out whatever I see fit. So the first thing I'm going to do is come grab some movement speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if I go that route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's the same either way. And if I go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we do save one going this way, but I also want this armor anyway. So we're just gonna do that. Why not? Grab some resistance. Physical damage, damage to crowd-controlled enemies. Let's get our survivability. Some more block chance, damage to crowd control, resistance to all. I think we're going to be doing... Let me check what the skill is. I don't think it's physical. I think it's holy. Basic, Juggernaut. Oh, okay. So, I guess it is physical. Alright. We'll hold off on grabbing these. See if there's something else I might want. What's over here? Thorns? No. Grab all this armor. Crit damage, sure. I don't think we need max faith. Yeah, I think we're just gonna grab all this stuff then. Strength, strength. I guess it's the same either way. Damn, there's not much more to get, right? And if we're not doing any physical damage, that'll be a lot of points I can pull back. But because it didn't say explicitly that we're doing holy on Clash, it should still be physical damage. Five points. Where was the crit? I think this was crit, right? Yeah. And it's going to be intelligence based. Where's more intelligence? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could do 1, 2, 3. Switch that up a little bit just to get an extra point. I guess we'll do the max faith. I don't think this matters, actually. We're going to be using a basic skill. Even though we don't need the thorns, it's just still 10 strength for only... We're getting 7 intelligence and 10 strength for 2 nodes. That's not bad. That was thorns over there. Yeah. Got 2 free floating points. This is going to end up intelligence, right? Or, I mean, willpower. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to be able to take a lot of these points away. And plus, when we switch over to... I'm just going to do this. when we switch over to Auradin, this whole board may change. A lot of the same nodes might be in there, legendary nodes. I'm sure, like, you know, Beacon's going to be used, but a lot of these boards are going to flip. So that covers those two. What else we got? Mercenaries. Let's see. Let me guess. Subo and... Yep. Subo and Variana. Alright. Subo is here.
I can deal with you.
And we're doing the standard extra crit damage, it looks like. Yep. And then Variana, reinforcement. It's going to be attack speed, as always. Opportunity, though, is going to be any skill. Alright, cool. Alright, so Variana's good. Subo's good. We don't have any of that yet. We can't do any of this yet, but I can throw these in. Whoops. Let's see. Total armor, experience. Yeah, take that out and put this one in. I can still put in one unique. Let me check that. What has he got for Griswold's Opus? I don't have that charm yet. So we can do like Crown of Lucian. No, we're not using primary resource, so maybe we use a Godslayer. Could do Yen's Blessing. We don't want to reduce our crit chance. Let me just do what, socketables? No. We're using Pain Gorgers, so we don't need that. What's that? Nope. Yeah, I guess we just throw on that Godslayers for now. I don't really have any other charms that look like it would work good for this build. Just temporary. Alright, gems. Nagu, Q. Maintain at least one summon. Get the Earthen Bulwark. Okay. Alright. And now we also got to get Igni and Ke. Ke? I guess. That's how you pronounce that? Sure. Pants get rubies, and then a skull and a ruby. Oh, yeah, I still need to find an offhand weapon. And Pain Gorgers, looks like crit and vulnerable damage are the most important. So the one on the left would be better in that case. I'll stay with the one on the left for now, but that one is pretty good too. Physical damage multiplier. Damn. Strength and max life. I don't know. That one's just because it has 3 GAs, it may not be what we need, but it does look good. You know, screw it. This is more of a leveling process. Shard of Erethiel. We want weapon damage as our main, so the one on the left looks pretty good. And we can just get rid of this one completely. Probably get rid of this one too completely. Pants? Oh shit, 4GA. It's not bad. Strength, max life, armor, and clash. Strength, max life, fortify, and cold. We can drop the cold res and probably re-roll armor or clash on that. So that means those pants are garbage now. Ooh. Oh, this was... Okay, I was going to change the aspect. But I think the ones on the left are still better, even though armor is important. Hang on. What do we have in here that's armor based? Keyword search, armor. Right here. Nope. Oh, right here. Increases your damage. Oh, it grants 42% more armor. Okay. And yeah. So maybe we take the armor. And I just re-roll the thorns. Because the one on the left and the one on the right both have 2 stats that aren't recommended for the build guide. Fortified Generation Cold Res on the left, Life Regeneration Thorns on the right. But at least this way I have 2 pair of pants that I can mess around with. Hopefully we can get something good. I'll just throw those on because I think I'll just re-roll the Thorns for ranks to clash if I can get it. Boots. What do we got for boots? We need strength, max life, res, and movement speed. Well, already the ones on the right at least have 3 of them. Which we can trash these, I think. Can probably trash these. I'll hold on to them just in case. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on some of these boots because I don't know exactly what I'm switching to with the Auradin build eventually. Rings we need. Crit, vulnerable, all damage, and crit chance. Crit, vulnerable, all damage, crit chance. Alright, an amulet. I don't have a good amulet, so we'll just keep what we have equipped. Alright, before I look too much into that, let's just trash it. Otherwise it'll go back in the stash and it'll just sit there collecting dust. I need to make a paladin area. I guess we'll use this for now. The pants can stay. Alright, I need any offhand. So for him it's what? Shields? I guess just shields, right? He doesn't have like focuses or anything. And because we're in such a low torment, I knew that none of these were going to be good, but, you know, we'll just throw the best one we have. There you go. But we're looking for damage reduction, crit chance, strength, and resistance to all. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. It's 850. I'm not gonna put anything into it. I'm not even gonna throw well, I may throw the aspect on there, and that's about it. So the rest of this is garbage. Alright, let's add a couple sockets.
Ah, beautiful, no? Like the eyes of Lycander herself.
And just in case. Alright. So now we can put in our gems. We need ruby. Ooh. We need one more ruby and a skull. I am not going to pull off everything off my other characters, guys, so we're just going to go with what we have.
A jewel plucked from the sky.
Oh, at least we got a grand.
Bring me a challenge next time.
Alright, that's all the gems. Now what? Now what? What am I missing? Obviously aspects and re-rolling and that stuff, but yeah, alright. So we can throw all these back in here. Doesn't look like we're using any of these for this character. Alright, let's look at some gear real quick. Juggernaut damage, max resolve stacks, movement speed, crit chance. Alright, easy, easy, easy. Juggernaut damage, right? Is that what I said? Yep. Looks like the crit strike damage multiplier is the most important thing. Shit. Is that the only one I had the crit on, right? I think this one would outperform it, because all damage and vulnerable versus just crit. I don't know, but Rob's pretty smart. I'm going to trust him and just do the crit damage and put this one back. It looks like I need to get the GA on the crit, or the masterwork to hit the crit. So we're actually going to masterwork this first, so we have a better chance of hitting that crit damage. 25% chance instead of a 20% chance. There we go. That's nice. Now we can temper on... what did I say? Juggernaut damage. And we are definitely going to keep rolling this until we get a GA. There it is. And we'll put this in the cube so we can get the max roll on the aspect. Should take us 3 times. Close. Close. I'm going to keep doing it until I get a max. We got enough resources, guys. It's coming close to the end of my Diablo journey, unless, you know, like I said, something crazy happens in Path of Exile. Yeah, looks good for now. We'll clear that. Alright, so the gloves are good. I still got to fix these two, but I don't have what I need right now, so that's fine. With this aspect of Glenn's Anvil, we want to hit the strength, reroll clash, and temper max resolve stacks with masterwork. Okay.
Step up to my anvil.
So max resolve stacks. GA should be 5. Man. Good thing we got a lot of these. Here it is. If I'm not mistaken, life regeneration is under life rolls, defense rolls, armor's under defense rolls. I could use the cube, try to get rid of that thorns as a utility. Luckily we have a backup if I fuck this up, guys, but I am going to... Oh, I can't remove because I tempered, or what's the reason? Alright, well, never mind. We won't do that. We can masterwork it, though, for resolve stacks.
Anyone else? Tell them it's from Scopus.
There we go. Looking like a good pair of pants there. Let's put... I'll just do all the aspects at once. Let's move on to the boots. Alright, we're gonna try to hit the max life. I mean the strength. Strength. Oh yeah?
That is Ascari craftsmanship.
25% chance. Oh for 10. Alright. Now we can put some movement speed. Should be what, 38? I think is the GA when it's masterworked. Yep. I've been playing a lot. Alright, so that's good. Yep. Shard of Verithiel. What are we doing to this? Crit chance and weapon damage. GA to weapon damage. Or I mean masterwork to weapon damage. So again, because it is not going to our temper, we're just going to masterwork this thing first and then add the temper. Give us a better chance of hitting weapon damage.
Anyone else? Tell them it's from Scopus.
There we go. So we hit the weapon damage. Now we can add crit chance. And we definitely want the GA, so it should be 7.5. Yep. Put that in the cube so we can get the max unique power roll 4 times. I mean, I'll probably just leave that. To be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna leave that one try. Alright, what's next? Amulet. Max resolve stacks. And that's what we want to actually masterwork, so this time we do have to put that on first, otherwise we can't hit it. GA right off the bat, thank you Blizzard. Now when I find a really good amulet, keep that same energy. Thank you Blizzard. 12 max resolve stacks, that's good. And then we want the exploiters aspect from the cube on there. Might have to hold off. I don't know how many of those prisms I have on this character, or in general. Aspect of the Juggernaut's Covenant. Crit damage multiplier. Crit damage is already on there. We can put this in the cube and get rid of that life roll, right? Yes. Remove affix. It's going to be a defensive roll. And because it's defense only, it cannot touch crit or vulnerable. Boom. Alright. I like it when things work like they're supposed to. Now this part, I don't fucking know. This is all luck, I guess. I'm trying to hit all damage and crit chance. So, I mean, because it's just offensive stats, there's really nothing I can do, right? Strength isn't useless, but it's not the best. Attack speed isn't useless. Not the best. Alright. We'll leave that ring alone for now. We can get rid of the res. Remove affix. Single resistance affixes. Let's get rid of that res. And I believe if I wanted to risk it and gamble, I could take off the strength. But then I'm worried what I add with this offensive, because there's a lot of offensive things. I'd rather have strength than damage over time. I'd rather have strength than, you know, something that doesn't really help our build. So I'll probably just leave the strength on there. And let's add offense. Not good. And not good. Probably re-roll the physical damage multiplier on this one. But I'll have to do it in champ, because I don't want to touch that crit damage. There's a way to lock it, guys. I just don't feel like doing it, because then I can't guarantee to just re-roll the physical damage. But just in case anybody's wondering, if you want to lock it, you go to enchant and you target your actual GA. So I would act like I'm going to re-roll the crit damage and then just not re-roll it, you know, no change. It'll lock that 31% onto the ring. It won't show the star in the window here, but you'll still see it at top where it says Pain Treasure. You'll still see this star there, even though it pulls it from the bottom star, like in the where all the affixes are. And then when you go into your cube, it can't touch the crit damage multiplier because you enchanted that slot. It'll only change the strength, attack speed, or the physical damage. But because I don't want it to change the strength or attack speed, because those are both okay, that's the only reason I'm not going to lock that in place. Same with this one. The shield, we don't give a shit. It's an 850. I'm not doing anything to the shield. Oh, so now we can go back and temper. I think it's cooldown reduction on both. Cooldown reduction, and we want to try to hit crit. So in that case, we're going to go here first. Try to hit that crit. There we go. And on the other one, same thing. Alright, hit the crit. Now we're going to put cooldown reduction on both. I don't know the cooldown reduction, if it goes to 10 or if it's 8 something. I don't use cooldown reduction much on a lot of my builds because a lot of them don't need it. They have built-in cooldown reductions. Maybe it's 8.5 or 8. They don't want to give me the GA. 9%. Okay. Sometimes you got to complain and then it works. I don't know why that's a thing. You just got to complain about it and then it's like, oh, that's what you wanted? Okay, here you go. Hey, alright. So, besides our shitty shield, everything is set up close. We can enchant and add aspects if I even have the right aspects. I know I have this one. Glenn's Anvil. Looking like a pretty good pair of pants. This one is going to be aspect of interdiction. I've never used that, so do I even have it? I do. Okay, almost at max aspect too. This is going to be Moonrise. Aspect of the Moonrise. Redirected Force, Juggernaut's Covenant. Doesn't matter which, I guess. Redirected Force. Juggernaut's Covenant. Yeah, I don't think I have that one yet. That's a specific to Paladin, I think. Consuming resolve stacks with Judgment Oath. Yeah, so that's definitely a Paladin only one, so I don't have one. We will find it. Until then, what else goes with Moonrise? There's another aspect that I used to always use with Moonrise. Can't think of it. Oh, adaptability, but we're not caring about yeah, never mind. We could just throw something random on, I guess, for now. We're not channeling. I'm going to put this one, I guess, because whether we're dealing physical or holy, every 7 seconds we get a 60x multiplier, or we could do conceited if we're getting a barrier. I'm just going to put this on there, since we're using a basic skill. Just a temporary until we get Juggernaut's Covenant. And then this one we're using Vanguard's aspect. Do I have Vanguard? I don't. Oh wait, this is defense. We need offense. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Guess we could just search it at this point. I have no idea. Vanguard. We do not have Vanguard. Alright, cool. Not cool, but yeah, you know what I mean. So, what is Vanguard? Let me see. Juggernaut skills deal increased damage for the first 3 enemies hit. Well, throwing this on for now. I never seen that. Fate can favor you, granting the same bonus more than once, stacking up to 6 times. At maximum, it's your lucky day. What? That's cool. I've never seen that before on that aspect. That's new. And then we want exploiters aspect. Oh, but I put exploit on... No, I didn't. I got 35 of these. We should be alright. Just try to get something, you know? I don't know what exploiters is, so I honestly don't know what I'm looking for. And unfortunately, he doesn't. He just has exploiters aspect. It doesn't actually say it on his build guide, like what it does. So, just kind of guessing here. I guess I could look at what it is. Oh, I think I just re-rolled that exact one. Alright, so that's what it is. Increased crowd control duration. While enemies are unstoppable, we deal increased damage to them. That's what we're looking for in the cube. Getting a little low. Probably should just leave this on for now. Not knowing if I'm going to get a better one. But I'm hard-headed. That's not it. We could leave that one on. 16 chances, guys. See, that one keeps popping up like it wants me to use it. Alright, there it is. Not the greatest roll. Not bad, though. So, that is the build setup. Now, no, not fully. Let's enchant. Let's waste more gold. I had 2 billion when I started this character. Let's see, that's going to be 1 billion probably gone by the time we roll some of these. Life will work, but we're looking for ranks to clash. This is probably going to be the hardest thing to get. And the money I'm about to waste doing it is probably not worth it. So if it gets too crazy, I'll just leave the life and we'll deal with it until we find pants that have it or we switch the build into Auradin. Because again, this is just really, I mean, +1 to basic skills would work because Clash is a basic skill, but alright. I guess +2 is better than nothing. What's that going to be? A +3, and I think it only goes up to a 4, 5 if you have the GA. So that's good for now for us. Boots. We're going to get rid of this life on kill, and we're looking for armor or all res. Either one. Armor. Fuck it, we'll leave that. This is a shitty amulet all the way around, so I don't know why I put so much into that. I don't think we need max resource at all. At least the other 3 stats are useful. I don't know if that's useful. Probably not. We need crit damage, vulnerable damage. The resistance to all wouldn't be bad since I don't have it on other gear. But we'll do vulnerable damage. Alright. The rings are supposed to be all damage and crit chance. So we're gonna... shit. Well, on this one I know I'm re-rolling the physical damage. All damage is better, I guess, for this build. And the other ring we can get rid of... Ooh, shit. Let's get rid of that strength roll. It was a low one to start with. It's a little bit higher, I guess, but it's a little bit higher. It's creeping up, but we actually don't want the strength. Damn. All right, they keep giving it. We don't need the physical damage multiplier. We're just gonna. Well, I'm done putting anything into this one. It's not a bad ring overall, but. And like I said, I'm not doing anything to this. Can I even temper a 850? I think I can. I guess we should at least add the temper recommended max resolve stacks. Yep. And I know it can't hit a GA. I learned my lesson by trying multiple times on 850 gear. The GAs doesn't pop up. It has to be ancestral, so. We can at least re-roll one of those. Should be a lot cheaper with it being a piece of shit. So life on hit or faith on kill. Faith on kill is trash for this build. Damage reduction is fine. And we're not even going to masterwork that one. I mean, I'm going to put this on even though I don't need to. Alright guys, looks like we got him set up. He's fast as fuck. Did I have anything in here? I gotta get my clothes out of the dryer before they just sit in there and get all wrinkly, guys. My apologies, but I will be right back. I will let people know through chat. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Let me just check the build guide one more time, make sure I didn't miss anything that I have for now. Still got to go find Mantle of the Grey and Griswold's Opus. So Harbinger of Hatred has Mantle of the Grey. I didn't check who had Griswold's Opus. Shit. Well, looks like we're just gonna wing it from here. We'll put these pants back for now. Let me set up my buttons to make sure I have them how I want them. Clash as X, that's fine. Sure. I have no idea. Good way to find out. I don't know if I need to do this with every character, guys, but I need to try it. So, if you caught my first Spiritborn stream, I was going for killing Koron in the pit. And the only way to get him to spawn is to do 1, 6, 11, 16, and so on, all the way to 96, and then he can start spawning. It does say I see you when I'm in the pit with other characters, and it stopped talking, but just in case, I want to make sure. I am going to do the same thing with this character. We're going to go 1, 6, 11, 16, and so on until either we can't anymore, or until we are for sure that we don't have to keep doing that for Koron. I don't know how to play this build yet, so bear with me. I think I just cast everything and then go hit people. Pretty sure that's it. Wait, so my basic costs Fury? Or I mean, whatever it is for him. That's not cool. I would have got some max resource and shit. Or faith. Why does it use faith as a basic? Hold on, maybe I didn't read something right. Yeah, why is my basic attack using faith? Damn, 35 million. Holy shit. Thought basic attacks were supposed to be free. Because there are generators, right? Alright, so it's got to be the sharp. Oh, okay, that's why. Basic skills deal increased damage, but cost more resource. At least we're passively getting some back. I mean, luckily the auras are killing people, so I can just walk around for now in this tier at least. Looking for the dead end with the scribe to read, or whatever it is. Is this it? Yeah. Alright, see, my character didn't say that someone's following me, so I don't have to do this every time. That's good to know, but I had him spawn when I was in a group with people, and kind of pissed me off because it said Koron's portal. I went in the portal, and I guess the other people with me didn't have the quest line up to where I was, and I didn't know that was the thing. And it brought us back to the very beginning and didn't do anything. And since then, I haven't seen Koron's portal, so I don't know if I messed it up or being in a party with them messed it up. We are actually using Honed and Spirit. And we just picked up nothing we need. Alright. Alright, but now we can go up higher. I don't have to do the every other 5. Just in case we can get one with the pit right off the bat. We cannot. Alright, cool. What do you guys think? We can just jump straight into Torment 5? Probably not, since I can't keep my resource up at the moment. I think that's why I need that Mantle of the Grey. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're good in here. Never mind. So I can just keep casting this thing no matter what? That's crazy. Okay, there's a slight cooldown. I guess I gotta kill enemies inside of it. Alright, Sentinel. That's one we need. So let me go ahead and socket that. Upgrade it. Let me check real quick where it went. Third board. Oh, this D4 site's not as good as Max Roll when it comes to navigating Paragon boards, but it's over to the right. So Sentinel goes there. All right, we want a lot of strength in this board eventually. There's still a lot more we can get. All right, that's good. I do want to put Challenger back on somewhere. We're not using Arbiter at all. Let's put Challenger in that one. And change that to that. And that'll work for now. A whole 1 dexterity, 2 willpower. The main thing is just getting the extra damage to elites. And Sentinel.
Let's go.
Gotta change that shield. All right. Chip, that's another one we need. Chip, I think, was in the first board. Shit, I keep replacing the ones that I just put in. Is there another willpower in range? Not yet. Guess that one doesn't matter then, because that'll be in range once we upgrade it, and then once we fully upgrade it, that'll be in range, I think. So one extra point. Let's see if we can get another strength. Eventually that one will get in range. Same with this one and this one. All these will eventually be in range, so that's good. We actually don't need any of this gear. Oh, good thing they reminded me. I'm going to get Chip up first, since it doesn't have anything within range to make it active on the secondary bonus. I don't know exactly what he recommends. One thing I'm going to do, guys, while I'm thinking about it, is go ahead and change my torment up to the highest we just completed. So that way now when I go into the cube, it won't give me the bullshit ones that it was giving me earlier. I'll actually get gear sets that I probably want. Righteous will. That's what we want. Let's keep going. Give me more of them. Oh. Yeah, we're not doing that one or that one. We are about to have a build. Alright, let's see what we got. Enemies cower before you, becoming feared and immobilized when they first see you or when you block them. Alright. You reflect stun and knockback effects. Your minimum resolve is increased by 2. Maximum resolve increased by 2. Gain 10% damage reduction for each minimum resolve you have. When you try to crowd control a worthy enemy, one that can't be crowd controlled, you rise to the occasion, gaining 500% multiplicative increased damage for 10 seconds. That's awesome. And let me just make sure this is the right one we're supposed to be using. Yep, Righteous Will. Alright. So, Malor. We'll re-roll the other Malor. Actually, I'm going to use this one because it has max life for now, and then we'll re-roll this one. Baru. Yeah, I mean, I don't need those anymore. And let's re-roll this. We already have a Phoba. We have Malor. Linta with Juggernaut skills. Cool. I think that'll do well. So that activates the bonus, right? Yep. We can probably get rid of this one, actually. I'll throw this one on for now. Might as well just see if we can get one more. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, shit, we got plenty more to... I shouldn't say plenty, but we have enough. Now we got a full set. I can actually get rid of the this charm. Oh shit, man, I had a lot saved up, I guess. Charms. I mean seals. 3 uniques. No. Well, shit. We can get some attack speed. This isn't bad. That'll give us 10% strength. So that'll give us an extra 230 strength almost. 229 strength. I'll leave on the damage one for now, but we need to find a better seal for sure. I'm gonna test something. If I put one of these bullshit ones in here with good shit. Okay, it can still give good shit. Got it. Nope, no more. No mas. Alright, so that's a good jump start in damage, I guess. Harbinger of Hatred is what? This? Yeah, I don't have enough of that. I'd have to go fight him to go get Mantle of the Grey, which we can go try. I also need Dawnfire and Argent Veil from Andario, but that's for when I switch to the full Auradin build. Herald's Morningstar. Griswold's Opus is the only other thing I need to find. Let me see where I can farm that. Loot tables. What was the name of it? Shit. I'm not seeing it on this website. Of course. Maybe it's everybody can get it. Griswold's Opus. Where the fuck?
If I cannot be moved. Yes, I'll do.
Is it one of those that just drops from random people anywhere, or only in from Bardock? I wonder. Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop recommending this website. Start using Max Roll and Mobilytics. Alright. Well, I have no idea. We are gonna go try to go get whatever he drops. Mantle of the Grey. Mantle of the Grey. Still need to find Juggernaut's Covenant and Vanguard's aspect too. Then we should be more in business. Alright, we can get probably in a torment 9 or 10. I don't even think I swung when he took all that damage, and then I swung. He's gonna need a loot filter already. Shit. Alright, this is what we need, but we need a better one. So let's get out of Torment 6 and jump up a little bit more. I'm gonna throw it on for now, I guess. Not sure if it's gonna be better than Tyrael's Might. Juggernaut Oath makes your Juggernaut skills 25% larger, but consumes up to 16 resolve, granting increased damage per point consumed. Yeah, we'll hold off. I'm gonna need a loot filter for this guy. What do I have for Spiritborn? That's good. Rare and legendaries have to have a GA. That's fine. Recolor. Let's do some recoloring here. We can do up to 10. Alright, Herald Morningstar. We need one of those. I don't... Oh, Griswold Opus. We need one of those. Mantle of the Grey. Dawnfire. I think that's it. Oh, Argent Veil. Alright, so all that's going to pop up as blue if it's ancestral. Yeah. Show all codex upgrades. Which one is this? I think I can take that off. Let's do one more rule, just in case I want to show those uniques. Oh, an Argent Veil. I think I forgot to put Mantle of the Grey on this one. No, I got it. Alright, cool. Save changes. That should be good.
know where to find me.
Let's try 8, see how it goes. That's so crazy. Alright, let's get Chip up at least to 15. So now we can change a little bit of our Paragon, I think, with that extra range. Oh, is it 25 on the range now? That's right. 25 on the range, I think, and then 50 for the legendary. Alright, alright. Yeah, okay. Man, I keep forgetting to change that shield. Oh yeah, the Doom one. That is a cool shield, but it doesn't really fit, right? I mean, just cover the whole face, why don't you? Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's the Cathedral song. I used that first season of Paladin. I used that one too, Zakharum. That's just too much. What, this one? We'll just use that one. I don't know if you guys like my Cow King for killing the Cow King helmet. Cow King's crown. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on. It looks retarded, but we're gonna leave it on. Oh, there's actually a new one that we all just got. That. Yeah, that's nah. That ain't it, Chief. You know, I'm just gonna leave this one standard. I kind of like how it looks. Shit, we didn't have a pet on the whole time? Fuck. Bird, crab. Crab. Alright, what's Paladin looking? I'm always partial to this one. I like it. He's riding on a horse. Ugh. The fuck? Sure, why not? Think we're ready for 9? Oh shit, I responded to this text real quick. Alright. This is crazy for bossing. I mean, I know I'm a little overtuned, but it wasn't this easy with the Spiritborn, and I had the same tools. You know what I mean? The same. Maybe because that build didn't use any mythics, didn't use any uniques really, except for a ring and an amulet. Alright, so we need this to be at 25. Good. Now we can switch this. Or change it up a little, right? Alright, that's exactly the amount we need until we upgrade it further range. Yep. Oh, I want to get Spirit up. Sentinel's good. Diminish is good. Oh wait, we're not using Diminish. This one's eventually going to change. But not one of those. What's the other one I need? Resplendence. We're looking for Resplendence right here. Okay. See if he's dropping ancestral gear now. Can't remember if it's 9 or 10 where you start getting a lot more ancestral drops from the layer bosses. I mean, alright, we got an ancestral version of this. Should we throw it on? Consuming resolve. How many resolve stacks am I at right now? Oh, I'm at 40 resolve right now. Look at that. Triple GA. Strength, max life, fire res. What does he recommend on his? Strength, max life, armor, all res. Yeah, we'll why not? Militants. What's in here? Ignica?
Stones to cut, gems to set. Here's what remains.
is a
Alright, we're gonna put on resolve stacks. Getting hungry. Hungry for more resolve stacks. Oh shit. Alright, come on, fucker. Thank you. Just had to say it. Put it in the cube. But first, we want the GA on max resolve stacks. Okay, makes sense.
Anyone else? Tell them it's from Scorpius. Mainland.
Whoops.
What brings you?
Oh, I just saw that it did go even though I didn't see it. I pushed circle twice and I was actually on resolve stacks. Okay, got it back. I noticed it right under where it says current masterwork affix, but I didn't actually see it, so like on the item. So that's good. Now we can put it in the cube. Reroll that power. 5.6. We can do better. There we go. Thank you, Blizzard. Let's put Tyrael's Might back in the stash. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think I do want that max resolve stacks based off of what this chess piece does. I am going to change out, even though this other one I hit crit chance on the transfigure, or no, it added what? Fire damage. Alright, now we're gonna hit that with the GA, or the masterwork, sorry. There we go, that was easy enough.
Wise to seek an Ascari where stones are concerned.
Take those out. Equip that, add sockets. Nagu Q. And let's just go ahead and save this loadout. Since we're starting to get pretty close to having what we need, we just need 2 aspects and a better shield. I can go try to get the shield and the aspects right now. First things first, let's because this is, I mean, there's nothing I can change at this point. I'm going to go ahead and transfigure the uniques. But I'm going to wait on all this. Because I could still get those basic skills to a clash if I want to spend 1 billion gold. But, yeah, for now we're going to transfigure our helmet. Give us something good. GA to core skills, that did absolutely nothing because it was already at 3. Makes no sense, Blizzard. Rework your math when it comes to that. I think if it was already at 3, a GA should at least make it 4. But however you guys have it, percentage-wise in the background, I don't know. But yet, if it was a GA on it first, and we hit it, it's a 4. So, I don't know. Whoops. I mean, Nothing else we can do to this, right? It gave us strength. Alright, it's not a total loss. It's better than indestructible. Both of these are unmodifiable. Okay. And this one, there's nothing else we can do. And we got indestructible. The shittiest fucking thing in the entire game, guys, is indestructible. I get to save gold when I die. That's all it is. This one, do we care about the 3%? I guess. We have a lot left. Watch us not even get back to 97. Nah, we have too many opportunities to hit. It's gotta hit 100 eventually, right? He likes to stay in this low range right now, though. Maybe I should have stayed at 97. I'm starting to think that that was good enough. $94. But now I'm in that mindset. If it's not 97 or better, I don't want it. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, we're just gonna transfigure it. Life on hit. Fuck you. Alright. Yeah, because that's not even the right aspect. I mean, we could do this one. Because it's already max aspect, I already hit the crit chance. Or crit damage. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and transfigure this. Indestructible, you pieces of fucking shite. Alright. Air of perdition. Put you back up. Yeah.
That's it for that piece.
Alright, the good thing now is with these charms, I can just start re-rolling GAs. But, wait a minute. I'm gonna wait. Something ain't right. Maybe it's because we're in Torment 9, I don't know. Those values seemed awfully low. Are we using... no.
Care for a game of chance?
I mean, fuck it. Let's just keep pushing up. We'll keep pushing up until we get our aspects, get our glyphs up. This should get our glyphs up a little faster. That's broken. I like it. Pretty crazy. Let's see if I can gamble for those other two aspects. Gamble for a better shield so we can actually masterwork that. And damn. I just spent a lot of this. I could have had a lot more chances if I didn't spend so much on the Spiritborn. Revelators we don't need. Well, I even have a mace that I can't use in here. Huh. That's crazy. A lot of stuff I can't use in here. This may or may not be used in the next build I'm switching to, so I'm gonna grab it just in case. Why are they showing me a lot of things that I can't use? I don't understand. Like, shouldn't that just be a shield? And like, but it still has the aspects that I can use on a weapon that I can't. I'm confused. Oh well. Stop thinking about it. Don't need it. Smash agent. Nope. Eh. Is that it? Juggernaut's Covenant. Yep, we need that. Still got to find a better role for it, but that'll work. And the other one we need is Vanguard. Surprised we're not using Judicator, but alright, even if it's in there, I might not have enough to actually buy it. Yeah, it's crazy that there's a lot of stuff in there showing that this character can't even use. But we got one of the two. Shit, I already forgot what it was called. Juggernaut's Covenant. Aspect of the Juggernaut's Covenant. So what does that look like now? Consuming resolve stacks with Juggernaut Oath grants additional damage. Okay. We'll find a better one and then hit this with a Transfigure. And we still need to switch that one out. Let's go gamble for a shield in Torment 10. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we find something good.
It's worth.
Hey, at least we got an 800 item. I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, we were just getting warmed up.
So yeah, immediately don't even think twice. Again, the low end is, yeah. The low end of the 900 is higher than the high end of the 850s. So always good to swap them out. Got some new shield looks. And oh, what's this? Firm decree we're not using.
Back to it then. Mainland.
So Moonrise and Resolve stacks. Go. Let me just make sure that was right. Yeah, maximum resolve stacks. And that's what we want to temper. I mean, that's what we want to masterwork. We want that to hit.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Scopes.
Here we go. I mean, this is a pretty good looking shield. Recommendation is damage reduction, crit chance, strength resistance to all. Guess we changed the fortify, because the faith on kill might help me. I don't know. Let's see, aspect of the Moonrise. Let's enchant Fortify generation, I guess. Damage reduction works. Let's see if we can get a better one. Boom, there it is. Yep. It's good for now for me.
May you find your way back.
Ruby, I should already, I already have one, never mind. Yeah, we'll go ahead and transfigure this thing too. Because, I mean, unless I find a better shield, it's not a bad shield. Until it gets hit with indestructible. Ready? 5% strength. Eh, not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's overwrite. Let's rename. This is Clash. What's another way to get an aspect? Let me make sure I'm not. Show all codex upgrade checks. Okay. Alright. Who else can we go fight? We need things from Andario, from Urivar, and wherever Griswold Opus is. World boss spawning soon? How soon? Three minutes. 1.4 trillion already. Nice. 1,000 billion.
I expect it.
Got us a little melted heart. Alright, let's go fight that world boss. What's over here? Ah, we don't care about it. Let's fight it over here. We got a ring, but it didn't look like it was Argent Veil. It is Argent Veil. So, I gotta check my loot filters when we get up here, guys. Pretty sure I had recolor, ancestral, unique. Maybe I forgot to select Argent's Veil. Hey, there it is right there. I don't know why I didn't change the color to it. It should have automatically made it blue, so I would have known, hey, that's the ring I need, but we'll figure that out another time. It's not a bad one. We gotta get Dawnfire. Is that 3 trillion? Yeah. Yeah, that was 3 trillion. And we're not even halfway to level. 26, 25,
Yes.
24, level 4. And we still don't even have our actual 5th glyph, which is Resplendence. Oh, did we find it? Oh, shit. Oh, we do have it. Well, shit. Let's put that on. Where does it go? Nope. Right here. I need to take 1 point and put it right here. For now. But since this is buffing magic nodes, let's take it away from right here. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think we could just push straight into Torment 12. I'm not 100% sure, but we can try it. And if it doesn't work, oh well, we tried. We'll go back down to 11 or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and try a Pit 100. It was not this easy with the Spiritborn, doing the exact same thing I did on stream, guys. Like, just building the character and going in. The Spiritborn was a lot more of a struggle to get to Torment 12. Like, I had to actually level glyphs up to 25, and then one of them actually got to 50 before I hit tier 100 in the pit. So if this can already do it, yeah, okay. Yeah. As long as we have Fortress, we're good. But when Fortress is out, I think that's going to be the issue. I'm trying to keep casting it to kill things in it to get more time, but we ran out. Let's see how we do. I mean, the cooldown's so short. We're good. That was a 4 trillion. What's crazy to me is that nobody has cleared 150 on a Paladin. But this is... I mean, it feels crazy strong compared to the Spirit Pool. Maybe it's just early game that it feels this way. I say early game, but I mean, this is a tier 100. Yeah, this is going to be fun to push. I may have to either pause the stream, or I mean do 2 streams, or just put it on hold, but I got to get something to eat. I just don't know if I want to cook or have some leftovers. I'll probably just do leftovers, make it quicker. Alright, we're in Torment 12. Easily. I could have just jumped straight into this probably. Let's get this. Alright, that's at 25. We'll do one more. I should be able to get these other ones up. Pretty crazy, Rob. Pretty crazy. We still don't even have what the Vanguard aspect, just so you guys know, is 140% multiplicative increased damage. And we don't even have that. So yeah, this build's gonna be crazy strong. Still don't know how it's not clearing 150s. And this is what I mean, guys, like, all 150s. Just, we'll only look at the top 10, but you'll see Barbarians are good. Necro, one guy's good. The rest of them are still getting there. Sorcerers, everyone's good. Rogues, bug. 2 different bugs, but everyone's good. Druid, struggle. Nobody's even cleared 150. Spiritborn, they're close, but they're still not there yet. 148. And then the Paladin is the lowest of every class. So, yeah, 146, 148, 143. So somewhere in here is where the damage just dies. And they need an extra multiplier, I guess. And then Warlocks, you know, their bug got fixed. Rogues did not. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Nice though. I'm liking the build, guys. I am liking the build. I mean, everything just dies when they're in your fortress or when they're in your consecrated ground. See if we can get a bigger mob together. Follow me, guys. Down this way. Alright, screw it. Jeez. $2.9 trillion. Just want to make sure of something. Okay. Boom. One more and we'll have that one with a radius increase. Oh, what am I gonna do for dinner? I'm just gonna reheat something up, some leftovers. That way I don't have to end the stream. I'll be right back, guys.
cannot be in the wilderness. This will do.
Alright, I'm back. I just heated up some leftovers. I'm gonna be eating, mute my mic, and going through some more pit. Let's go to 101 just in case we can get Koron to spawn. So we are using physical damage. I shouldn't have re-rolled physical damage on that ring. Let me just make sure. Yeah, starting board chip.
Xsplzit for that piece. Oh, it is a faitress, isn't it? Pity to break another's work.
If you guys are wondering why I'm not upgrading those to legendary, is because I believe once you have it at 50, it doesn't matter what tier you run, you can upgrade it because it's just one level. And I figure while I'm doing these hundreds, I might as well try to get every glyph to 50, and then I can run a bullshit one and just quickly boom, 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 boom.
It is done.
Because it looks like it's not mattering for the most part. But I'm almost done eating, guys. I'll be back on the mic here after this run. Alright, I'm back on the mic. I'm actually having fun with this clash. I may just skip Auradin and just focus on this clash build. I did want to have a build that was a true AFK, but this has a lot of the Auradin mechanics in it. When we switch to Dawnfire, though, those gloves, I don't believe we would need a basic attack anymore, so that's why, because it replaces Pain Gorgers for a glove spot. And yeah, maybe we just stick with this. I may do a couple builds with this character. Have one of them saved for this, and then have another one saved for Auradin, and then see which one I like better. I believe Auradin's going to be better for farming Nightmare Dungeons, or excuse me, Helltide, because I can just go AFK out there. Pretty sure. This build is performing a lot better than I expected to with not having everything. Granted, I had most of it. You guys saw I had most of it. I was just missing the 2 aspects and 3 of the whatchamacallits, glyphs. But now that we got all the glyphs, we have all but one upgrade or aspect. It's pretty powerful. I see you. Well, come out and fight me then, motherfucker. I also thought, what if I have to, like, full clear the floor for him to spawn? Because maybe we did that when I was saying earlier I was in a group and the Koron portal spawned. Maybe we actually full cleared the first floor. And that's why the portal came out. I don't know for sure. I'm still trying to get that title. And we're also missing Griswold's Opus. Just thought about that. Crazy. So crazy. So full clearing didn't do shit for spawning Koron. It's good to know. Formidable. Formidable. I gotta re-download Cacao. Oh, maybe we got our last aspect. Oh. But nice. Max aspect. Whenever we need that. That's what we needed. Vanguard. Sweet. We finally got our last aspect, and we are going to go back in there and see what is going on. What is this? Huh.
Oh, what is a Vetress? You know where to find me.
I think granting the same bonus more than once was helping, though. Stacking up to 6 times, we were getting a 450%. Or I'm retarded, you know? Can't do math right now. Yeah. We're gonna get rid of it, though. If that's what was giving us our crazy hits, I'll put it back on. Vanguard. There it is. Can't tell yet. Yeah, I think the numbers are lower. I haven't seen any trillions yet. Oh, never mind, there's one. There's another. Okay, so maybe this is better.
Let's go.
I'm gonna test my theory and just see. I think any level, it doesn't matter. They're all gonna go up, you know. But that's why I was just getting them all to 50 first, so I can just come back in this easier one and just walk through it. But I don't know. Maybe it's not walking. Boom. I think that's going to do it for this particular stream. This build is powerful as fuck. Clearing 100s with ease, by the way. Without glyphs, we're even, nowhere near 50. And now we got them all up to 50. We're going to definitely be doing some more damage. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to switch this build over to the Aura build. Let me just make sure I save this build. And I am going to, depending on how it goes for streaming, it may be tonight, but more than likely it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I should be able to showcase the Auradin build. Still using Rob2628's guide. And we're going to see, how that one compares to this one. But I'm really enjoying this build. The resolve stacking that's also granting us extra damage, and also with his oath, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, I do appreciate everybody tuning in, and shoot, yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.